Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to UK versus USA from Geopolitics, and this video was just posted, so we're just going to check this out and see, I guess it's comparisons between the two. I mean, that is sort of the basis of a versus video, but with this channel, it takes turns that you don't expect, so maybe it's just, I don't know. I mean, just talking about specific things that I wouldn't expect, but yeah, we're going to see what this video is about, hopefully going to enjoy. It is going to be a bit silly, so if you're wanting a serious video, it's not going to be that, but it is what it is. But yeah, let's check this out. Links also in the description to my Patreon, where you can see reactions that I can't post to YouTube, movies, TV series, lots of different reactions on there, and more to come. And yeah, let's just check this out and see what Americans think London is like. This is obviously what we're starting with, but yeah, the UK versus the USA.
Well, I'm certainly not part of the aristocracy.
Beautiful, yeah. There's so much. I can't even read. Okay.
New York City, you listen to me. If you're near a convenience store right now, put your hand
Oh
in the cash
my.
register for
Okay. What the fuck, bro? You are foul.
If you're near a convenience store right now, put your hand in the cash register for no reason. Their money is your money, as of right now.
Leave it touching the game, bud!
You're a bud. That's now a bank machine. It's not a bank machine, it's a fence.
Oh
Are we fire?
God.
I think I'm heading, but I'll something, mate.
Wait. Heinz are an American brand. I mean, I'm not really surprised about that, but the fact that that's the case, but then the beans here are so popular is pretty wild.
It's that Ninja Turtle, yo. I'm half Barney, half Ninja Turtle. I karate you, you karate me.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
them boys. I think I've had too many fucking Stellas. I'm making a Rice Crispy and teabag sandwich. Have a good day, lads. I am the fucking man.
If there's anything us Brits know how to do, it's getting drunk. We literally rank in the top few countries for amount of binge drinking.
I like
Jeez.
living in Britain because my obvious alcohol problem isn't a problem here.
And you'll commonly catch British pint sinkers making fun of Americans for not even being able to pour a fucking pint of lager. There are literally whole sides of the internet dedicated to American beer-related fails.
Oh,
and for
wow.
the most part, British people think of Americans as massive lightweights, pussies when it comes to the beverages. That might be correct for the most part, but I do think we're making one big, massive miscalculation by forgetting about the deep south.
Now, for those yins what doubt my hillbilly
Different
fortitude,
world.
let me show you here what we're working with. That there's good old corn liquor right there. Here's what we're gonna do with it. Cheers. Right there's the hillbilly shot. I tell you, that Red Bull give you wings. Or that moonshine give you four-wheel drive.
Fucking hell.
Bite me. Bite me. He just damn snake won't bite me. You know why? Because I got the best moonshine around.
What the fuck?
The man with the shark bite on his arm, and he's gonna chug this whole goddamn thing of 100 proof moonshine.
Now, liquids aside, probably the main thing that Americans like to yap about online is how on that fateful day in 1776 they carved two paths into the future for our two nations, one having god tier cuisine and the other having disgusting
Oh my God. I mean, beans and toast is alright. Again, I say beans and toast is alright. I've had it like twice the last year. Maybe not even that. Maybe just once. But adding cucumber to it, are you sick in the head?
slop, which I think is a bit rich coming from a nation who also exports this kind of content online.
Oh my God, bro. Come on now, noodles and bacon? Noodles and bacon? Hey, they told me don't put the bacon in the noodles. I said, fuck them. Fuck they talking about. I told them, fuck them. Come on now, this a whole fucking setup, man. Hey, y'all go.
I'm gonna drop this egg right down in there. It's only gonna take about 20 seconds. We're gonna pick this egg up out of here, set it over here in this seasoned flour. After you got a good coat.
You're deep frying egg.
Putting the flour all over it. Take your spatula, just set it back down in the grease. Here it is, chicken fried egg.
What?
Bacon, egg, and
Oh my! I mean, to be fair, I would try that out, but that's such a weird thing to create.
cheese with grava on a roll.
Grabber?
Yeah.
Grabber?
Yeah.
Grabber?
Yeah.
Bacon, egg, and cheese with the grabber.
Yes, bro.
Tobacco grabber?
Yes, bro.
But overall, yeah, fair enough. They can have this one. I mean, taking a look at British food Instagram is about
My
as
God.
traumatizing and PTSD.
Okay, who ate these meals? I feel so bad for them. I mean, I can't even imagine eating, like, putting some of this stuff in your mouth. I don't know what this is. What the hell is this haggis?
Taking a look at
Yeah, that's not a good picture of it. Ugh.
British food
I mean, I think this is before it's been cooked, but even then, this is foul.
Instagram is about as traumatizing and PTSD inducing as serving a couple tours in oil land.
Now then, boys, look at that for a belter. Custard cream sandwich, real fighting scramble.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the oven for about 20 minutes.
One of the first things
Well, I thought he was going to swallow.
I always hear from British people who visited America, usually coming right after the "It's fucking massive, mate," is the fucking police over there are mental.
Oh, mate. A bit higher. A bit more power. A bit more, yes. More power. That's it.
Bro, some of the American laws are so dumb. You can literally get prison time for crossing the road wrong. For example, in
See, that blows my mind.
New York, jaywalking isn't illegal unless you do it diagonally.
That is wild. So basically, you can only cross at a crossing, or you can only cross. Yeah, I guess some places you can only cross at crossings, and some places you can only jaywalk forward. That's wild to me.
What? In Texas, you can get prison time for being intoxicated in public. So if you're walking home and you've had a couple drinks, sir, get your hands behind your back, get your goddamn.
I guess it's got to be extremes though, unless you're like very, very drunk and like causing havoc. And if not, then Jesus.
Ass right on the goddamn floor right now, boy. Apparently, you don't even need to actually be intoxicated. You just need to seem intoxicated, and you could be taken into police custody, bro. There are a bunch of these just stupid laws that make no sense. And therefore, if there's a cop that just has a grudge or really doesn't like you for some reason, they can seriously punish you. I actually saw you spit on the ground back there, sir. Yeah, buddy, I saw you sitting on the sidewalk. Obviously, we do have this same problem in the UK, and despite the American perception, we do actually have some scary looking police in the UK as well, believe it or not. But I gotta say, British police constables and American sheriffs, they gotta be in some kind of competition over who can look the silliest, bruh. Despite the extremely goofy looking police and the posh stereotype.
No, this cannot be forgiven. Now empty the compartments of your pantaloons. For what purpose? And discard of your footwear as well. For what purpose? In fact, I am equipped to summon the one casually known as Little Travis on your buffoon self.
You might be surprised to know, in the UK, we actually have some pretty scary geezers. See this guy? I'm telling you, one of the most dangerous dudes.
He's saying this, and then he's going to show him talking, and he's got the most like soft, like the softest. Like he's got the softest, poshest accent you're gonna hear. But he's got a lot of memes with him because he's just class, to be fair.
He's on the planet. If you fuck around with him, you're dead.
Would you like a sweetie? A sweetie? A absolutely stupendous confectionery.
Oh, yeah, not too intimidating. Like, this guy, though, I swear he makes light work of America's scariest, heaviest, most elite boxers. He'd literally kill.
There you go. Does that look like a fighter's body? Clearly not.
Yeah, it's not that bone chilling, is it? I mean, these guys are fucking menaces. Surely they'll come across as terrifying.
Oh my god, is this when he talks about laxatives?
We were taking those pills, the laxative pills. You know, the ones you take, you pop, and you wait for 20 minutes, you go to the toilet, and they go through you. I'm gonna go through this man.
Fucking whatever, man. Leave it. Let's switch the subject real quick.
China Are you a competitor? Are you an ally? Are you a threat? How would you regard your relationship with Britain?
Britain is not a rival, it's not a competitor, it is not an enemy, it's not an adversary. But I think it will be completely misguided for Britain to view China as an enemy or adversary or a competitor. What do China and Britain compete with? Is Britain a competitor? No. So I think British government should not overestimate its impact on the global scene and view Britain as a rival of China. China is not.
Yeah, there's a scary amount of Brits who for some reason believe we're like some actually relevant, important world power, despite us having less than 1% of the world's population and like 2% of the world's wealth. Bruh, I mean, literally over half of this country's population was convinced that they're so important, so economically powerful, and so essential to other countries that we could just leave the closest financial union we have, and everyone's lives would miraculously be better. Realistically, Brexit is like if Illinois and Michigan left the states. Yeah, sure, it'd make a difference, but realistically, no one gives a fuck, and no other state is gonna go out of their way to help them out. And worst of all, now your ass cannot leave Michigan for more than 90 days, despite the clowns who came up with this whole thing all having free passes to move in and out as they please.
Wow.
Nigel Farage's kids have German passports.
Wow.
The guy loves the EU so much he made sure his kids get free movement within the
That is fucking... I didn't even know this. Jesus Christ.
Union. Something he caused most UK citizens to never have. If you are purebred British, which I thankfully am not, this guy literally took away an integral part of your freedom. A freedom that his kids conveniently get. If that doesn't prove to you it was all just clout-seeking bullshit, I don't know what will. There are obviously some things I don't like about the EU, but they definitely made more sense as financial partners than the US. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, quite a lot of the pro-Brexit rhetoric was based around us ditching our European ties for our better American buddies. Only problem is the EU's there and America is there. Not that this is really anything new. I guess pretty much since the First World War, our two countries' relationships have been a bit like... But honestly, what can you expect from a country of politicians who conduct their most important decision making the same way toddlers argue in kindergarten?
Shut up a minute.
They're almost as clever as American politicians.
Does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Have you ever been a member of the Chinese Communist Party?
Senator, I'm Singaporean. No.
Hey, at least over in the States, yeah, the politicians might be brain dead, literally.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him...
But you can't deny...
I knew that was coming, bro. You just stutters on everything.
They got some serious swag, though. I need some of them Trump Ricks, bro. Dude, you get a pair of these jitties. Match that with the OG Biden Newport tracksuit. You've mastered political unity, bro. Anyway, in conclusion, these two countries have a lot of differences, a lot of things we don't agree on, a lot of things we dislike about each other, but I also think we share some common ground. And you know, at the end of the day, regardless of what we think about each other, at least neither of us are French.
Always the French, man. Oh, man. Well, there we go. UK no teeth, USA no towers. Oh my god. Thank God I'm not French. As a UK resident, I can confirm that we are gods amongst the world and all countries should bow down to Britannia. It's the ties that bind us, or some other crap like that. I am French and got massively offended at the end of your video. Good job. Oh my days, man. Well, there we go. It was sort of a comparison, but then it ended up just turning into its own thing. But hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.